If I'm blotchy right here, is it gonna show up that way? Like, I'm very nervous about the face, not gonna lie. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Delana Cherie, and today we are going to explore the journey of learning not only just how to fake tan, but how to fake tan with the very overhyped Loving Tan. And I am going to show you guys everything from the application to what went wrong, to what went well, to what I think I can do better next time, and everything in between. I'm gonna share my whole experience with you guys right now. What's up, guys? So I am a barefaced beauty right now, like literally no skincare, nothing on my face right now. I'm in this very old bathrobe. I really need to get a new one, but we are going to be trying this on. So just a little pre-cap. One thing that I do know about fake tanning is that you have to exfoliate your body beforehand. So I just did the Mario Badescu. This is the AHA Botanical Body Soap. So it has AHAs in it. If you don't know, AHA is a liquid exfoliator, basically. I just did that all over my whole body. I tried that for the first time. My body feels very dry right now because it's well exfoliated, but I decided to go with the Loving Tan in the shade Dark. And this one says instant bronzer, self tanner, and moisturizer, but this has been all over the internet. I'm really excited to see how this works. I have tanned before, but I'm not like a pro at it. I'm gonna go and watch some YouTube videos on how to apply it the best way. Let's do our research. So I'm about to watch this video from Julia Havens. I've been following her for a little while. Her tan always looks so good. She was actually the one that inspired me to even try Loving Tan, because I know that like so many influencers have talked about it. But all of her Instagram pictures, all of her videos, everything, her tan always looks on point. So she did a tanning video back in the day that I watched before, but I know that there are some things that I've forgotten. So I'm going back to reference this video to see how she did it. What I did remember is that she doesn't use a mitt. She just uses like these medical gloves, rubber glove things. So I have those. I usually have those around the house anyways. So I didn't get a mitt. Hopefully this works out.
Before you even apply the tan, anything is you need to get in the shower and we need to do tons of body prep.
So far I've learned to get in the shower and do tons and tons of body prep. So she just said to remove all your body hair, and I definitely forgot to shave my legs, so. So now that my legs have gained back their delicate femininity, let's continue this video.
Time to kind of like seal back all black dots everywhere.
Okay, she said to wait about 2 hours right after, like just to let your body fully dry, let your pores close up so you don't get the little weird dots and everything like that, like on your legs. Let me see how long this sits for, because if I can apply it in about an hour, then I can just sleep with it on. Avoid perspiration or water for 6 hours while tan develops. So it has to be on for at least 6 hours. So I could sleep in it because I usually sleep like about 7 hours. But she said to apply lotion while you are drying, basically. I'm gonna let myself dry for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So I'm gonna apply this lotion and go do my work, or at least get started on my work, and then I'll come back. It is 10:31 at night right now. Even though it's a little bit late at night, I'm quite a night owl, and so I like to kind of sometimes do my finishing touches on work at night. So let's apply this lotion. I just have the very fancy Equate Beauty Creamy Body Lotion. She said to apply it to any areas where it feels like it grabs or like gets a weird texture, anything like that. So I'm also gonna do my elbows and my knees. All right, so before I move on with my life and go start getting some work done, I'm just gonna double check that this is all the prep work that I need to do before I apply the tanner. Okay.
My knees and a little bit around my ankles and my feet. And don't worry, like when putting on the lotion, you're not like...
Oh, so she actually also put her face moisturizer on. So I gotta do that as well. It's a good thing I double checked. Okay, let me make sure that there's nothing else that I need to do before I go and put my lotion on.
I have been through it with self tanners. I have tried.
Okay, so she's getting into the application part because she's talking about the mitts and stuff like that. So I think that's all the prep work that we need to do. So let's apply our moisturizer. So I really don't want to mess this up. Usually I apply an oil on my skin and like some other fancy things, you know, but I really don't want to mess this up, so I'm just going straight in with the moisturizer. So this is the Strivectin Multi-Action Moisturizer. I'm almost through with it. I think I really like it. And honestly, I freaking drench myself in moisturizer. And she looked like she put on quite a bit of her moisturizer as well, so I feel safe doing this like I normally would, especially if you have dry skin. If you're applying just like a thin layer of moisturizer and your skin just like eats that up really quick, it's like, what if it needs more moisture and it doesn't have any more moisture to absorb into it? So by putting a thick layer on will always ensure that like my skin is getting the proper hydration that it needs. I don't think you're supposed to use this product on the eye area, but I totally just did. Okay, so then for eye cream, I've been using the Dr. Brandt. This is the 24/7 Retinol Moisturizer, not moisturizer, eye cream. I'm gonna just take like the tiniest little dot and then apply that to my under eyes. Always use your ring finger and patting motions in your eye area. You hear me, ladies? I mean, it's not a joke. You always use your ring finger in your eye area. Serious business. All right. I think we are all prepped, so I'm gonna go sit down and do a little bit of work while all of this sits and sinks and my pores close, apparently. And then we'll come back and apply this tan. All right, guys, it's time to put on the self tanner officially. I have this little sweatshirt crop thing going on, and at my husband's home, so I'm actually gonna have him help me apply it to my back. So oh, it's so dark. Oh my goodness. My husband is helping me apply it to my back first because he has to go to bed earlier than I do. That's why we're doing it out of order. Is there really a right order though? All right. Now we need to reference our video. Where did I put my phone?
These blue ones specifically, like from CVS, they're the perfect texture of blue.
Those are the exact ones that I got. Okay, so there are two things that I'm nervous about right now. One is that it looks like she is like rubbing it in and she's getting like a really even application. And this is not an even application. No shade to my husband. This is how we normally apply tan because we don't know any better. The other thing that I'm concerned about is she looks like she already has a little bit of tan going on to like kind of build on top of. However, she's using the extra dark shade and I'm just using the dark shade. Maybe I won't have to worry about that as much, but those are the two things that I'm worried about. Is I don't know how the dark shade is going to pull on me being very, very fair, but we're gonna find out. There's no time like the present, right? Okay, so here it goes. Just pumping some, and we're just gonna go right in. Already it feels a lot better than the Saint Tropez one that I used. And I did use the Saint Tropez Extra Dark, being that that one was the extra dark. And that one still pulled pretty decently on me. I like how this one is spreading. Like it doesn't feel like it's sticking to my skin or like absorbing as fast into my skin as the Saint Tropez one did. Like I have a lot more work time with it, so I feel like I'm already getting a much more even application than I have ever gotten with Saint Tropez. So I feel like also because of that I'm kind of using less product, you know? I wonder if the hair on my arms is going to be a problem. Like I'm not gonna shave the hair on my arms. Should I have? I don't know. I'm getting a little concerned about my application just in this general area. Now I don't know quite yet, maybe I should have watched the whole video before I started this, dang it. I don't know quite yet how to approach my hands and my face, which is another thing that I'm nervous about because I definitely don't want to be looking like freaking pumpkin face. And I know that self-tanners on your face can go very, very wrong. So I'm curious to see if she even puts tanner on her face or what, because I definitely don't remember. I'm just taking like a little tiny dot just to do like right in here. Yeah, right there. The thing that I know about Saint Tropez is that you can be much more messy with your application. Like it almost doesn't matter. And so I don't know if this one is going to work the same way. Like if I'm blotchy right here, is it going to show up that way? Like, I don't know.
Usually start at my ankles and go up towards my leg, bottom up.
I definitely didn't do that.
You want to bend your fingers, get it on your knuckles, all of those areas.
All right, so my camera is about to die, so I'm gonna take the battery out and let it charge while I apply this to the rest of like my legs and my body and everything like that. And then I'll come back and show you guys how she applied it to her hands and her feet with a makeup brush. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now we are at the part where we are using a brush. So she just said take like an old makeup brush and you can use this to apply it to your feet and hands and face. I am very nervous about the face, not gonna lie. I don't want to look like a carrot face. So, and I'm gonna be sleeping in this, hopefully. If things go bad, I can solve it with makeup. So I guess I'll just take a small amount. I'm very nervous about this. And just kind of lightly brush it onto the hands. I know that you're supposed to like stretch your knuckles so that you get it kind of in between so you don't have like white lines. Do I put it underneath my hands? I mean, I guess a little bit, right? I don't know. Why do these people leave these decisions up to me? So, I just finished. So I just finished applying everything to my hands and my feet. It is now time to do the thing that I am most scared of, and that is apply it to my face. I'm gonna try to blend it down my neck a little bit more just to make sure that we have a little, like a really, really good even application from neck to face. I'm gonna take off my glasses, so I'm doing this blind. So if I mess up, I'm blaming you guys because you guys could see the whole time. She said that she barely uses any, like barely any at all. So I did just like a quarter of a pump. I guess I'll start on the outer portions of my face. So it'd be better to do it there. Just use the tiniest amount. I really like this makeup brush idea though. It seems clever and efficient, and I'm excited if this application on the face goes well, because then I'll probably feel like I don't need to wear makeup as much, or at least as much makeup, because I'll already have kind of like a color going. That's the thing about being fair, is that you feel like you have to bring yourself back to life, you know? She said that she avoids the top lip. She'll do a very, very, very light amount on the top lip because that's where it tends to get really funky. So I'm gonna trust her judgment. Also, you guys get to see my roots, my really, really blonde, horribly long roots that I should not have. But I haven't really had time to fix them. I keep trying to set aside time to do them, but it just keeps not happening, you know? And so is life. Okay, I actually feel really good about this application. My 6 years of makeup artistry makes me feel pretty confident in this, so I feel good. I feel good about this. And even if it doesn't come out exactly perfectly even on my face, I feel like I could just even it out with foundation. So I'm taking just the tiniest amount. I'm just going to make sure that it's blended well on the jawline, down the neck. Oh, and I ended up going in with the second coat on my right leg, which was the leg that I did first, because after I did my left leg, I think I applied like almost twice as much as I did on my right leg because my left leg was getting a lot darker. And so I went in with another coat on the right leg. So hopefully it all comes out evenly. I'm really focusing any extra product from this, like in the areas that I would normally put my bronzer, my contour. So maybe I can get like some natural bronzer and contour going on, you know? You never know. Hopefully that doesn't leave a brown stripe on my face there. All right, guys, this video has been a lot of work. But it is time for me to just sit and chill for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go finish up my work and then I'm going to go to bed and I'll check in with you guys in the morning right before I shower. So yeah. Good morning, everyone. I sound like I just woke up because I just woke up. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit like a carrot right now, so I'm a little bit nervous, but let's make some coffee and we are going to figure this out together. So last night I slept in just like a loose t-shirt and some loose PJ pants. I'll show you here. just like this. And yeah, so right now I am feeling like, as the French would say it, I feel like a carotte. Here's basically how I look right now. My legs do not look as orange as my hands. My hands and my feet a little bit are what I am most concerned about. I think I may have applied too much to them, or maybe just sleeping in this tan is a bad idea, or sleeping with it on your hands and feet is a bad idea. I don't know, but I haven't washed it off yet, so there's still hope, but I'm feeling a little scared, to say the least. Let's go take a shower. I just realized that my shower curtain is the colors of my channel. Last night, whenever I was brushing my teeth, look at this. I think whenever I got my hands a little bit wet and I didn't realize it till it had already happened, I was like, oh crap, and I was like trying to like pat things off and pat things back in place. I don't know, maybe it'll wash off. Alright guys, shower is done. I finally feel okay putting on my glasses since I don't have tanner on my face anymore and I don't have to worry about it smudging. I'm definitely feeling less like a carotte and a little bit more natural, but my hands are still looking pretty crazy. I'm gonna get dressed, put some makeup on, and I'm gonna put on the outfit that I wore in the before shot so that we can get a perfect comparison. So here is my before body, all very nice and pasty and pale and the ghostliness that it is. I definitely do have a little bit more of a yellow undertone on my body, so I don't know if that's going to play into how the color at the end of the tan will look. I'm sure that it does affect it somewhat, so it might pull a little bit differently on everyone, but this is my before body. Here are the after results. So everything from head to toe. I feel like my face went really, really well. I feel like my hands are really where it got the craziest, and this is a few days later. I still cannot get this off, and I have been like scrubbing it. Like my skin is very soft right here. It's definitely faded on my palms already. Obviously you wash your hands the most, but I'm definitely going to pay more attention to making sure that I don't get too much product right here. I'm going to treat my hands and my feet more like I treated my face because I loved how my face came out. However, I will say that obviously my face faded the fastest because we wash our hands and our face a lot. We wash our face twice a day. Sometimes we shower twice a day, but I usually shower either once a day or once every other day. So of course, whenever my hands were first done, they were very scary. They looked that way for a few days, but it's okay. Like all my friends said that they didn't even notice until I pointed it out, and then they were like, whoa, yeah, that's pretty bad. I do like how my hands are looking now, other than this weird part right here. They look very, very natural. However, I do feel like these two fingers have faded faster than my other fingers, which is kind of weird. I did feel like I was a little bit pulling on the orange side right after I washed off the tan, like whenever it was really heavy, but after about a day or two of it kind of fading, I feel like it does look super natural, and I wonder if A, if I didn't sleep in it, how it would have turned out, and B, had I maybe just gone for the extra dark formula rather than just the dark formula and not left it on as long. You know what I'm saying? If that would have helped it to look more natural as well. So I think I'm definitely going to be trying that. I loved using the makeup brush on my hands and my face. I thought that that was brilliant. I just need to use less product on my hands and feet. I did also notice that it did get a little bit dark around my ankle, which I did not expect. So I applied lotion right after I got out of the shower. But another thing that I think I'm going to try next time is I think I'm gonna apply an extra layer of lotion on my ankles, my hands, and my feet in order to kind of give an extra barrier so that stuff like this doesn't happen. I do feel like Loving Tan is really, really good. I'm not quite so sure yet whether it is substantially better than Saint Tropez. However, I did feel with Saint Tropez that Saint Tropez was a little bit on the more green side, but it definitely looked natural. So I'll probably do another video in the future comparing the Loving Tan to the Saint Tropez and see which one is better, since those ones are the big ones. I really, really enjoyed this process, and I feel like I learned a lot, and I hope that you guys did too. Go ahead and check out this video right here where I check out a new drugstore and cruelty-free foundation that is full coverage, and I will see you guys over there. Bye! Check out this video right here where I apply the wear time. Apply the wear time?